What's up, Backgammon fans? Smash that like button, subscribe, and click on the notification bell to not miss out on future Backgammon videos. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Backgammon Galaxy, and follow my personal Instagram, markolsen10.
Hello, Backgammon fans.
All right. Well, here we are, ready for round two.
This is Hossein Paknahad alongside Justin Nowell, and this is the second match for the Battle for the Galaxy.
We've got two former world champions playing each other. And yes, now we're ready for round two. I watched the first match. They had some big cubes, not very many games, but it was well played. Both players played well under a 2 PR. And as you can see in the background, you have the infamous Ralph Bird, very responsible for how this looks right now, responsible for bringing Mochy to America to do his tour. He also organizes the Melbourne Open, which, from what I hear, is a great tournament. I hope to be able to go one day. I got the opportunity to hang out with Mochy and Ralph and Michi and Victor over a weekend here when they were visiting in New York, and it was a fantastic time. We played in Chouettes, talked a lot about backgammon. Ralph's a great guy. We did a lot of other fun things out in Jersey as well.
Yeah, we saw the pictures.
Yeah, it was a fantastic time, actually.
Yeah.
Fantastic time.
Yeah.
You know, when you're in a Chouette, there's nothing more than you like playing with the number 1, the number 2, and the number 3 backgammon player in the world. And then I'm there as well going, you know what, I'm generally quite good, but in this company,
That was...
Yeah, the 6-4 hits. I always seem to get hit here as well. 5-2, nice shot.
So they've got the matches too serious, actually. So serious, you know?
I mean, listen, I wish all backgammon events, this wasn't even an event. Mochy just wanted to find a way to get himself into the top of the Backgammon Galaxy list. And now we've got cinematographers and editors. All I need now is a makeup person and we'll be good to go, you know?
Yeah, suddenly they've got very professional. And
yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, this is so cool.
I love it.
Everything looks fantastic. So 5-3 was okay. So,
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hop out into the double shots for no real reason with the 5.
Is that any reason to get the anchor?
Yeah, ideally you'd like to make that as well, and you know he's coming forward too, and just getting hit and knocked back would hurt your racing lead as well, which is the biggest part of your positional advantage at all for black is just, hey, I'm up in the race. So
Yeah.
Getting hit would hurt that a lot. And now you can see that Mochy's outfield control is gone.
6-4 was a terrible shot. And here's
4-3, which is worse. All you want to do is hop the prime a little bit, you know, but you can't. And now I would hop out and hit. I don't see what else I would do.
maybe hitting balls.
Ah, he missed a cue. Did he miss a cue?
Oh yeah. Oh, that
Red
is
missed a cue.
big for Mochy, right?
This play seems pretty clear. I just don't know what else I would do, right? I have to fight coming forward. I need to hop out off the anchor. It's one of these spots where if this works, you wish you cubed, I guess.
Oh man, they've got the games so serious. I enjoy it.
Well, I mean, if they saw the results, because Michi's there doing the PR. Ah, this is just because Mochy invented the term double tiger, and he's the one doing the transcription right now, watching over the game. You gotta show this play to the inventor, but it's not even that bad of a play. Look, it's second place. But the freedom is important. That guy needs to get around. I'm not surprised that cube was missed. I didn't initially see it either, but this match is over now.
So clear pass, right?
Yeah, I mean the sixes out are blocked. You've got the extra shot. You'll find better spots than this. Oh, there's a Neptune Alpha board for sale.
Yeah.
If they want to send me one, I will gladly accept.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they're making other boards too, just naming them after different things in the solar system with a different color palette, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well the 5-1's gonna come down, make the point, and split. Ooh, look how close slotting is.
Yeah. Who dares? Stop there.
That's a good shot, gets to make the 5 points. 3-5's a hitter. 1-5 enters and hits. 1-5, someone misses. The 5 just comes down, 13-8. I like watching it over the board like this, people playing for real, instead of on a computer just clicking buttons. It's nice to see dice rolling instead of just appearing.
Yeah, it's kind of different, you know?
I would play the other one down. I mean, it's definitely different over the past year with what's been happening, you know? During this entire year, though, I've still been playing live in a chouette. We decided to call it our bubble and just play backgammon with each other the entire time.
Yeah.
So the 6 is coming out, right? You can't not come out, right?
We're having builders.
Ooh, okay.
4 and 5.
So coming to the 4 and 6 to 5 is an option. I would have lifted the back guy though. If I was thinking about this play. I don't like coming out and then anchoring because if I get missed, I have less numbers to make the 18 point, and if I get hit, I've got less numbers to hit back.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So if I was coming out to the 18, I would have liked to have stayed on the 24 and 23.
Mm-hmm.
4-2 is actually a good shot. You can enter and make the 8.
And not. Okay.
Which is the second best play.
Wow.
No. That's not even in the realm. You either make the 4 on one side or you make the 8 on the other. I guess the problem with making the 8 is that if he just makes the bar, you've got both of those checkers on the 23 point that are pretty trapped, you know?
Yeah.
With the point 6 away then being blocked and the point that's 5 away potentially being blocked, you really kind of need to roll another 2 pretty quickly.
So now
I think I would have made Mochy's play too. He certainly had the tougher decisions, and now he's got another tough decision. Are we going to make the point, or are we just going to make... Yeah, I mean, this is pretty clear. It's not a real decision. Of course, you're going to be pointing on the guy and sending him on the roof against a 4-point board. You're just crossing your fingers he doesn't do the thing to you. All right. He gets to enter high and play this. This is good. Wow.
oh, keeps immediately. Okay.
Is this clear? I mean, this would be tough for me.
I don't think I'm gonna take this cube.
I mean, I know you've got no outfield control. Your position's just coming forward. The guy can just pop a 6. But it's not easy for me to pass. Although I would say that I'm a bit of a taker in general. I mean, he hasn't made the, I mean, obviously he's likely to, and I mean, he's a favorite. I mean, it's almost impossible to not make one of those points and then you're blocked in. This is a pretty sizable pass, actually. He does get the necessary wins to take, but he wins a few more gammons than I thought at 19%, so that's what pushes it the other way. But I wouldn't be surprised to get a take here. Yeah, Mochy's a taker too.
Oh.
Which is not good for the PR.
Yeah, I remember one of the decisions he made in the UBC final. That was kind of same position, but that was difficult to take the 8 cube, I think.
Yeah. Mochy's a taker too, though, you know? He's a taker for sure.
He is really courageous.
Because Mochy is a money player, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, he's a tournament player now, but he grew up learning this game, you know, playing the game for money. And You know, the players you normally find yourself against, they'll make up the equity for you by just taking in a lot of these situations. Wow, this is a tough play. I have such a hard time not hopping primes with sixes here. But the strength of this with just squeezing the 3 back checkers, he's coming forward, right? If he doesn't roll a 6. And even if he rolls a 6, he's hopping out into a double shot. And so by squeezing the 3 back checkers, you'll be able to escape because he's going to have to crack his own prime is what the bot is thinking here. So the 3 back versus the 1 back is really the idea, just squeezing those back checkers. Pretty strong. This is the first decision I see on Frank's part that has real blunder potential. But it looks like he's leaning the right way. He sees the squeeze.
Actually, sometimes...
Yeah, nice play.
Yeah.
Nice play. Oh, and he's instantly paid off for it. There goes the 5 prime.
Oh, this is interesting.
Ooh, okay, okay. Can he fill it in and pop a 6? Double 6s.
Oh my god.
That's rude. You
Oh
saw
my-
it, and you can see the look on his face too. He doesn't like it. Can you blame him?
Oh my god.
Can you blame him? Yeah, you got to come out and then down and then cross your fingers. Every time I roll double 6s here, they roll the 3-5. Oh, I saw the 5.
Oh my god.
Okay, so he's in, but this is over. This is over. The game is over now.
You mean it's a recube?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yes, 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 of course, of course. He can't take. He's just likely to cover, and then he's behind a 6 prime. And then what?
Hurts a lot, actually. That hurts, you know?
Yeah, that's a brutal sequence.
Yeah.
Brutal. Oh, man.
Oh, this is a good shot.
And the guy's zooming in on the cube and Mochy at the same time. I love this cinematographer, by the way. I need to know his name. I need to know his name. Oh, I think I heard Mark say his name was Justin, which is a great name, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a great name. And it can't be too good because the other side of the board is too strong and you might not cover.
Oh.
But look at Frank playing a 0.
I would try there, you know?
Yeah, I would be upset as well. He can't believe it. This is one of these things that you know you have to pass, but you're still looking to the heavens wondering why it happened to begin with.
Oh,
The
yeah.
game was over, you know?
I just threw 2 rolls.
Absolutely over.
It's a pass. Okay. That was a little bit.
He's thinking Mochy took this cube, it was a pass, and then he rolled this number, and then he rolled that number, and now I got the 4 cube? Why me? Why me?
Then why me?
He's pulling the Nancy Kerrigan, you know?
Yeah. You should. So. Okay. You know, it's on his face, you know? He's not thinking about the game, you know?
Yeah, I would take a minute here just to breathe.
Just
Yeah.
to
And the
revive
thing is, he knew he had to pass instantly. He was just like, I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
What a sequence, bro.
Wow, that was brutal.
Yeah. How?
To off the road, you know, my birthday just passed.
This gotta be forward full.
Feel free to buy it for
For me,
me.
it's fine. I'll be honest.
My birthday's August. Feel free to get me one too.
It's, you know, affordable for everyone.
Yeah, I think the price point's what, $200?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not bad.
$199 to be exact.
Yes, exactly. Just seeing that 1 instead of the 2 makes it easier to pull the trigger on the purchase, you know?
Yeah.
All right, double 2s. We get to step up and come down. 4-3. Okay, we split.
Oh, does he have to?
I mean, I don't know why. I mean, how can I, what else am I going to do, you know? That's the thing. If I'm not going to do this, what else am I going to do? And I don't see. And we're not going to leave an extra shot on the outside. We're not playing 13-10, so we're playing 8-5. The problem with this is he's going to hit you on the 5. And then in the fray, in the mix of things, what's going to happen is there's going to be another blot out there. So when you're anticipating contact, like he has to be after the split, you try not to leave other blots elsewhere on the board, because if you don't enter properly, right, and then he gets to make the point like this, then you wish you didn't have the other blot out there. Where now he might be able, well, he's leading, so he's not going to cube. But you see how close it was.
Yeah. So he's gonna go.
Yeah, you would just prefer not to have the extra liability, and now I cube. No. You're still prone. The guy's got the 5 point. You know, you haven't made your 5 point yet. The guy could just roll a 2. You could not cover. He could roll a 5. You know.
Oh, okay.
You just cash this.
It's hard to find it.
Sorry, I drank a lot of coffee. I gotta run to the bathroom.
I think it's on a roll, you know?
All right. So we've got ourselves another alpha board advertisements.
Yeah. So the factor in that position wasn't that flexibility for Frank that made that 3.
Yeah, we didn't have that many other checkers in the zone to continue up the blitz. You know, the 5 point is super strong in these positions as well, you know?
Yeah, okay.
For the other side, so
Yeah.
you know, if he had nothing on the other side, you would likely play on. But there, you know, you just know that there's no way the guy can take, and with him having the 5 point, just if you didn't cover for some reason.
So Mochy's leading 4-0.
He is. This is Mochy's style, by the way, to just win every match he plays.
Oh.
In, I would make the 3, and then I would consider the next one. And that's right. You just do everything in order, right? So you enter first, you make the 3, and then the next one, we know, just can't be of much consequence.
Yeah. Which a lot of amateur players have these problems.
Of course, they move the checkers around the board as if they're connected, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
They touch 2 at a time, they start moving them here and there, and I often when I teach lessons, I'm just like, what are they, attached or something? What's happening here? Are they connected? You know? It's just really important in order to play backgammon well, to just have the mindset of just doing the most important things first.
Yeah, I see.
And then it just makes the other number on the die just easier to play. So you're just constantly just trying to look for, I would make the bar. Oh, you can make the 4 or the bar. That's interesting. I mean, generally, you would just make the 4, but then the guy could hit you with 6-1 and 6-2, and he could run with 6-5. Just seems really committed to, it's hard not to just make the 7. Normally, I would never make the 7 over the 4, but it seems right here. Oh, and the bot confirms me. Hello.
Yeah, but that is close. I thought maybe with making the 4, we could easily make the 7 after that roll as well.
Yeah, but the problem is that you get hit with some numbers and then you can't cube.
Like this one.
Yeah, you get hit with some numbers. You which is just never good. He can run away with some numbers too, and I think the 6-5 is just a bit too much to give him. But the 4-point is so good that it was close regardless, right?
Yeah.
But based on the one-game rollout, this worked better.
Now, okay.
Oh, he didn't come off the anchor.
Yeah, that was tough, man. To leave the anchor.
Well, the race dictates that, right? And
Yeah.
now you're gonna come off for sure. Five, 6, and this game should be over. He's just got too much going on. And I think this will be an easier pass for Mochy this time, seeing the score, him leading. You know? He's got the necessary wins to take, but he can definitely see that the gammons are a bit too high here. You know, he's down in the race, he's down positionally, the threats are real. The guy could just roll a 6 and just be out. No problem, he doesn't even need to make the 4, right?
Yeah.
I think once he gets the pip count, it'll just be an easy pass for him.
So plenty of time bank. 2 minutes per point, you know?
Yeah,
It's
and Mochy will use all of it.
all of it.
All of it.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You know, he's well known for making you know, use of all of the clock time, and to good effect. You know, there's a reason why he plays as strong as he plays. It's because he's thinking about things that no one else knows they need to be thinking about.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
We don't know
Yeah.
what to think, you know?
You're like, why is Mochy taking all this time? And I'm like, well, there's a reason why he's playing better than everyone else in the world. He's thinking about things we don't even know that we should be thinking about.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And you can tell the difference when he's playing and having, you know, like he's taking this very, 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 very seriously, you know, like maybe sometimes in some money games or some chouettes, you're also trying to have fun. You're trying to entertain people at the same time. You got to keep the game going quickly, right? Because the other person wants to have fun. But here, you just, you know, you have a clock. You're allowed to use all of your time. You're trying to play the best that you possibly can. And so he's looking through as many things as possible.
And the take was not that big, you know?
To me, that was a pretty big pass. Pretty big pass. Mochy doesn't want to take that and be gammoned in this game and have that be the reason why the score swung, you know? He would lose sleep over it, even though it's just a match for fun.
Yeah.
And here he uses split and plays 6-5. Make the bar. All right, double twos. It's one of these spots where, you know, even though you could make the 4, just something seems nice about using the 5 spares that are on the 13 point to come down and make some more outfield points. But the 4 is good, you know, but like we said, you've got the stack of checkers on the 13 that need to be used, and sometimes one of the bigger problems that you're solving, right, in the beginning of any backgammon game are just questions about distribution of checkers, right? I consider a lot of opening problems to be distribution issues, right?
Yeah.
You've got 5 checkers on the 6 point to start the game. You've got 5 checkers on the 13 point to start the game, right? And so you're looking at splitting the back guys, getting them moving, redistributing the checkers on the 13 and on the 6, which is why we slot sometimes with some of these early opening rolls, because we're just solving small distribution problems, trying to put checkers in better spots. And even though he did make a better point, the stack on the 13 was just a bit more of a liability.
Especially in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Opening mode.
You know, because then you saw you had to enter with like a 3-6, and it just leaves shots, and
I see.
funny things tend to happen. I know you can't hear the audio track happening in this match right now, but I can, and I will say that they've got some great music going on in the background right now. I hope the video doesn't get demonetized because of it, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look at this cube decision here.
So normally, how long actually counting the counts should take?
Well, he's looking at the race, right? And the race is dead even, so it's going to be very difficult for him to try and pass this. But I think this is one of these score passes, and that's the reason why. Because for money, there's no way you're passing this with the bar point made and having 3 guys back, right? He's only got 9 checkers in the zone, and so the fear isn't that real for me.
Wasn't covered.
He's got to hit again and play 13 to
really?
8. Yeah. You can't let the guy anchor.
Oh, that is.
And you just continue with the blitz for sure. You know, he could just flunk, or he could half perform. So all he wants to do now, obviously, is just enter and cover, which he does get to do. So I would enter with the 3 and cover with the 4. He thought briefly about hitting again, but reconsidered, you know. But you think about it. Look, I mean, clearly it's the second best play. He fans again. Double ones. That's like the worst thing Mochy wants to see. He does not want the point shift at all. He looks to the sky, can't, like, come on, point shift, really doubles in this position. It's the only thing that puts him on the roof with no return shots, really.
Exactly.
Except for that and double 5s, I guess, which would be the only number better. This one, really? Okay. I guess he's trying to put pressure on anybody that enters on the 1, but I would have just made the 20 point, I think. Just the defensive, best anchor, can't get primed anymore. The guy can't roll double 1s from the roof and make the 5 point on me.
So he's scared of rolling double 4s.
He's scared of nothing. The guy is on the roof with 2 checkers. He's just trying to find the way to maximize his edge here. What is this? No, this is just not necessary. You just make the 20 points. You can never be primed. Ever. I don't know why 8 to 7 is a thing in his head, and making the other anchors can't be good. Can't be terrible. I mean, the guy's got 2 on the roof, but
Yeah. Kind of.
but it's a blunder, yeah.
Yeah, he kind
Just
of.
doesn't feel right. Oh, double 4s, you primed yourself.
Oh.
You didn't step up. It's the only thing that can kill you. You know, you got to see that some of your numbers just aren't working, and you got to make them work. Wow. I mean, okay, he didn't have to roll it, but when he does, you just don't like it.
Yeah, his face says all of the, you know.
Okay, 1-5, come out.
Out.
And now look at this. The game is almost even money now because of that.
I see, yeah.
Okay, 6-1.
Is it a hit?
I mean, wow. Do you have to? I mean, you might have to, and then just split. I mean, there's the option of just lifting the ace and coming out with the 6, which also looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
I mean, you do need to start moving.
So the first thing comes to mind is that we have a better board. so we can easily make the
I'm gonna
hits.
come out and lift. I think the race is good. Yeah, this is my play, I think. I think this is good. You don't need to blitz. You are just up in the race. No, I don't like this one as much. Okay, they're close. Yeah, you know, you can find reasons for both plays looking really good, and when plays are like this, it's always a fun spot where there's just two totally different game plans and the equities are so close. Usually the difference, obviously, is just wins versus gammons, right? One play is gonna lose a little bit more, but win you more gammons. One play is gonna win more, but win fewer gammons. Which is why the plays are so close, but he finds the right path forward, just playing for the race, which the computer always seems to favor. And now you've got your 4 and your 5.
He's not
So, oh no, you hit 2 though. No, you don't hit nobody, you hit 2, because he could attack you.
You know, actually, I was...
You hit 1, then you hit 2.
Oh, look
I'm
at
never letting the guy just play his play, because then look what he can do. He can do everything. He can run around, outfield control, he can make the 4, he can hit me on the 1. You can't give him everything. You see, you gotta hit just to stop the tempo, and then the only thing that you can do after that is play the 5 to hit on the 3 as well. That's the only thing you can do. Anything else would be uncivilized. Mochy's gonna find the play. There's no doubt about it.
But I wasn't there because...
No, there's no. It's actually fewer good numbers. Look at like you gotta think that not just hitting numbers are bad numbers. Just oh no. And now he's pointed on.
Oh my god. I think that was...
Okay, Mochy's gonna roll like double 4s though. Okay, 4-6. He's doing good. He knows how to. You don't win world championships by fanning, and I'm playing the 6 down. There's no way I'm gonna give him 17 numbers to hit me just with the 6s plus some of these combos like what 6-5. That's too many. Oh, actually, I guess that's all the same. So it'd be 17 numbers. Yeah, but still, I'm staying here. Plus, that other guy might have to come to me.
Yeah, kind of. But you can't hit with 1.4. That's the thing.
Well, that's why the double hit was so strong. You only get hit back with 3s and double 1s, right? Whereas the other way, it's not like you're in a great spot otherwise either. At least you're trying to fight for the momentum of the game. And backgammon to me is a very momentum-based game. You would have been hit with the 6-5 too, by the way. Not that that matters. But here, I think you just come out with like everybody. Like you just, okay, there's your 6, and come out with the 5 too. You just come out. Why not?
What about making... Okay.
Right, you're up in the race. You don't want to like roll. You don't want to roll anything silly again.
Great back.
This would be my. I mean, I know the guy can do things to attack you, but he could do things to attack you otherwise. You know. I think once he counts the race, he'll find this play, and I just hope I'm right.
Great back. I'm not a great back.
Yes, of course. And the bot confirms it. You're up in the race, you just raise. Like, this leaves shots. Like, the security of the anchor is a fallacy. What really protects the guy on the 20 point are your points on the 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. Like, he has to roll perfectas to hit you. He can't just start hitting you all willy-nilly, right? Because any hit back is death.
Oh,
Ay, 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 ay.
that was
This is no bueno. And see?
oh,
You got hit. You would have been missed.
yeah.
Okay. So just to justify, there's going to be a 5 from the roof to hit that guy. Yes, you make the 1. Just so you don't get hit by 1-5, okay? Just so you don't get hit by 5-1, you make the 1. You get hit back 5.5% fewer times once you make the 1 point. You see that?
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
If he rolls 1-5 now, he can't get hit. And I swear that's the only reason why you're making the 1. 2-6 misses, and now he's in a worse spot. Yeah, all right. But Mochy is nowhere near any redouble, not just because of the score, but positionally. This isn't fun either. Okay, we make this, and we do this, and we hold our breath. 6-1, 3-6. Yep, okay, okay, okay. What's the race here? He's down 6 pips after the roll, so I think you just have to do this and play the race, yeah. Anything else just seems a bit too frisky. 4 first, then the 6. 2-3, okay.
It's a terrible number.
Terrible number. So you put a checker on the 4. You know, if you're playing this as a racing game plan, which I think he kind of has to do, he's got no real choice here. The point you want to have checkers on the most is the 4 point.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Because a gap on the 4 never gets filled in, you know?
Okay.
Anytime you roll a 1 or a 2, you take a guy off. Anytime you roll a 5 or a 6, you take a guy off. Anytime you roll a 4, it just goes over the point. And so that's the spot you really want to have checkers on. And so I think he thought he was just trying to keep the board, right, for contact. But look at this position. Like, is Mochy going to give you a shot somewhere that I don't know about? Right? Like, what are your chances of getting a shot here? Like, next to none.
So maybe
I say that, but I'm gonna jinx the guy. He's gonna leave a shot, but like you're playing for racing efficiency more than anything. Okay, I jinxed Mochy. He's gonna give the shot.
It's 20,
He's up 21 pips. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not giving a 4 cube at this score. I don't think with any contact here. Just seems to scare me a little bit. I mean, okay, for money I would pass. Okay. 4 cubes at the score scare me. I can't do it, you know? Especially with how much worse your position is getting with every single roll. But I mean, if you look at the score, right, it's just too much to give away.
Yeah.
Because if you just win this game as it is.
So for money game, it would be cube, right?
Some of the previous positions, yeah, for sure. But it's just getting worse and worse and worse now.
I see.
And now he just picked up 12 pips. So now Mochy's going to only be up 7 after the roll, which makes this just a super easy take. Ooh, he's going all the way, but why?
Scanning race.
Yeah, but Mochy's position is so awkward, you know? He's got some shot-leaving numbers. He's got the 6-1, 6-2, 6-4, right? All really bad shots. And more importantly, it slows down how Mochy's able to bring in his checkers, right? Now, even if he doesn't roll shot-leaving numbers, he has to play awkwardly as well, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. that big, you know? I thought maybe it's gonna be...
When a guy's position is that awkward and he's got all those checkers stacked on the 1 and 2 and everybody's behind him, there's less attacking potential because of the blot, you stay back and you try to find plays that are going to keep contact. He's having the problem of seeing just breaking the 6 and going to the 3 at the moment because it just seems awkward. When do you make this play? Well, this is the spot you make the play. Exactly. What a professional. Yeah. What a professional. That is a professional play. Keeping it awkward for the guy, not making it easy. Cover the point, go to the 1.
But it's not awkward after this move, right?
Well, I mean, listen, this is a pretty good roll for Mochy. He gets to make the point and threaten. I mean, obviously, it's actually, I'm lying. 2-1 is a terrible roll for Mochy. The race is super close now. Okay. But as far as mediocre rolls go, at least he didn't get to leave a shot.
Yeah, okay.
5-1. Well, now I think you gotta go. This is hurting your race here. And your race is pretty good, and now that his board is made, he's stuck with the same game plan. Yeah. You see, it's hard to switch gears in those spots, right? Where one play, your game plan is to stay back. See here, if he ran, he would have 2 guys off, and Mochy would be not drawing dead, but yeah, it's difficult to switch game plans. I understand that. Now it's off to the races. Mochy is very happy he's holding on to this cube right now. I tell you that, right? Or else he'd be having the 8 cube forced down his throat right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why Mochy is a Mochy, because he knows that the re-cubes when you're up this much in the match come faster than you'd like, you know?
Yeah. That's terrible. But he made that.
So if he had given that re-cube, which might have been a pass for money, but a pretty easy take at the score.
Yeah.
Now after that sequence, Mochy would be trailing in the match, where now he's still leading. The cube is power, my friends. The cube is power.
Yeah.
And holding on to it when leading gives you the opportunity sometimes to roll out of those bad spots, right?
Yeah. 3-2.
Split, down. This is like a 4 duplication, 6 and 4 duplication play, which is great until he rolls like just 4-2. Oh no, he doesn't make the play. The double hit is the play here.
That was tough.
Yeah, it's one of those moves. Either you've seen it in XG before or you haven't.
Oh yeah.
Right? It's either you've seen it or you haven't.
Yeah. And it's the cube. And it's
I think it has something to do with just obviously gaining more ground in the race, it being the 4-point instead of the 5-point, and also not wanting to give the guy good 6s from the roof.
Yeah.
So by, 2 on the roof is hard to beat sometimes. And here's a cube. Well deserved. Got ourselves a pass here, yeah. Doesn't like it. Don't blame him.
Yeah, but that 4-2 was actually surprising.
Ah, well, now you'll never forget it, right?
Yeah, but actually one move could make more differences in the game, and you gotta do something else.
Okay.
Or either it's the same actually position.
4-4.
It's hard to memorize,
Yeah.
Well,
Do you have to memorize some kind of reference?
I don't group it into like thoughts about memorization so much as just ideas, right? And just themes. trying to memorize every opening roll is possible, but not through the way I think you're thinking about it, right?
Yeah.
So here I think you, oh, okay, yeah, I would have just played 24 to 21 all the way. I only play 24, 23, 13, 11 in these spots after they split with a 2, instead of splitting with a 1, like 5-1 versus 5-2. And the reason for that is the 6-4 duplication, right? 6-4 hits on the outside, and 6-4 also makes the bar, and duplicating that number usually means that it's all right to split and then play the 2 down. But otherwise you would normally just play all the way, which is why Mochy found that play. He understands that concept. But it's just something that you see enough times and you try to make sense of it. And I think if you're able to internalize those ideas, you get to play at a world-class level, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, 6-2. Oh, he didn't straightly. Okay. What was the mindset?
What was the purpose of that?
Yeah.
I've seen the idea tons of times before. I think the natural play is just to play to the 13, but when you play backgammon at a Mochy level, you've seen positions where it's right to unprime yourself instead of run all the way to the 13 and stack yourself. And so you kind of do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You step up, you come out, you hope to be missed. And I think it might have been right if there had been some connection between the checkers, right?
Yeah.
If they were 6 away from each other and you could anchor, maybe it's right then. But in this spot, they were still 7 away. And so I think that was the reason for why it wasn't correct. But there's so many positional features to like be on the lookout for, you know?
Yeah.
And Mochy just knows more than anybody else.
4-2 was.
And you just play down with the other one. There's nothing else you can do, really. I mean, you're not hitting, right? Because the other guy's, the quality of his board is better. He's got the prime. A third guy back for you would be way worse. But you're also not going to the 4 because that's just terrible for your flexibility. And so you're just playing down, right?
To make the 5 or 7.
Yeah, it's just the play you make that doesn't ruin your position. It offers, you know, a little bit of risk without going overboard. And if the guy rolls the 7, you know, good for him.
There's some return shot as well.
Ah, coming out. Coming out with the 5. Tough one to come out there.
Yeah.
Tough one.
So they don't count the
2-1 wouldn't have been a bad shake. Double 5s. Those are clear, and the last one you're just gonna bring it into the 4. There's nothing else to do there.
Wasn't a good number, right?
No, good for the race, but when you're up in the race but still being primed on the other side of the board, that's not a nice thing.
Yeah.
Mochy's killing it with the PR right now, 2.56. He's had some tough decisions. They both have. 5-3, time to go. All right, just make the 2 points. Seems clear.
Right?
No, there's no race lead. That's the problem, right?
Oh, okay.
In these spots, you really need a racing lead to justify a cube here when the score is even.
Yeah, okay.
Because right now, we're just playing a 5-point match, right? And in a 5-point match, race is even. You got the gap there. Okay, obviously you're doing better. But the race lead is one of the biggest determining factors of these positions. But Obviously, he's just doing way better due to the priming structure. It's just going to be very hard for Mochy to take advantage of his even race.
Yeah. Scratching his hair.
Yeah, I do the same thing. So 4 in, 3 down. He only gets hit with 6-1. You can risk that for flexibility. Plus, you've got so many more builders to make the 4. Mochy rolls 6-5, and it's time to go, he says.
He found the play
instantly. Well, what else are you gonna do? Stay there?
You know, there's too many.
Look,
there.
Remember what we said. You're up in the race, right?
Yeah.
You're being primed.
But
you cannot be up in the race and be getting primed at the same time. It is a losing strategy. So he rolled an absolute perfect number. It gets to run without any risk to the runner. And now Mochy just needs another one. Okay, strong board, strong board. Now maybe the cube could be, no, he's down 11. Oh, the cube could be a cube. But Mochy's got the 5-point board now, which really threatens Frank, right? If he doesn't have the 5-point board, you cube him all day, every day. But you can't just hit him loose anymore, right? Your board is what protects you when you don't have an anchor. No double. Very, very close though. And then he rolls the nuts. Double 5s, just played down. And down again. You do not want to get hit with 2-1. And now this game is over.
You good, right?
Well, okay, I mean, technically, yes, but it's going to be hard to slot the front of the prime here, that's for sure. Why this one? Why this one? Why that one? It's right, but why? There must be some sequence I don't see. I would bring the 4 in first, I think. Not that one.
Maybe
I would go to the 4. It's just more flexible.
Yeah, okay. But
right?
That could make
but
double is two lots, right?
Yeah, but he's on the roof.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know.
He was on the roof.
3-1, worst number.
Yeah, because now you leave the 6-1.
Yeah.
Or maybe you play super safe and then just cube. You see that? Look at what the bot's doing. The bot isn't leaving any shot anywhere because it's going to play super safe and then cube. You see?
Yeah, that is smart. Yeah, okay.
You can't leave the 6-1 because you just win with the cube.
Okay.
Remember that, folks. Don't leave a shot when you don't have to. See? There we go. Perfect.
Good lesson, you know?
Mochy had to laugh at that one.
Yeah. Probably heard us, you know?
Yeah, yeah. My voice is so loud I can speak to when this match was played a week ago. I want to thank Wilson and the Galaxy team for connecting all of these videos together, doing the XG feed on the side. Did you do the XG feed for this, or was that Wilson as well? Oh, no.
That was done by Mochy.
Mochy did that one?
Yeah.
Thanks for all the help with that. You know, I swear the easiest part of this is just talking over the video, you know?
Yeah, you know, they've done an amazing job.
Yeah. I mean, it got intense and looks really good.
Yeah. Amazing job by...
Okay, 6-2, you're just gonna hit. Oh! I would have hit too, Mochy. Look at this, 24-18, 6-4. You see, nobody can memorize all the plays. Not even me. And the #1 player in the world. You know how rare it is for a player of that ilk to I mean, that's crazy. That's just a third roll. That's a nice one. Whoa. That felt like I was in a 3D theater there when his hand went up to the camera like that. I felt like I was in an IMAX 3D with the glasses on. Double fours just makes the, ooh. You could point on the guy, but I think I would just make the 5. I mean, it's never normally not like me to just not want to hit the guy. Okay, okay, you gotta hit the guy still. I get it. I get it. Hitting the guy is good, but I would have made a mistake here. It just looks too nice to me, you know? It's a little too pretty. I like to make pretty pictures when I play sometimes, you know? Yeah. Mochy's always no. You got to make the point if you're gonna do one of those. This is a bit too loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
Structure is always the right idea. But even though hitting just, you know, when you look at it, seems super obvious, I think I would have made a mistake here and made the 5 point. But he's determined to have made the point. He's made up in his mind that making the 4 point is correct. And then it makes the other 2 easier, right? If you just know the 4 point's right, then it makes finding the other plays that much easier.
Yeah. Again.
And so that was, oh, he's doing he did that one out of order.
Yeah.
It was more important to make the 5 first and then lift the other guy.
Yeah.
Just so as to not be confused. And here you just make the 8.
The 8, or you got,
oh, you got this one. I didn't even see you could just make the 5. Okay, this is better. This is better. No, Mochy, you're right. This is better. I didn't even see that at first. My thought was just make the 8 to block the 6, but this is better. Unless he rolls 6-2, then it's worse.
Worse.
If he rolls 6-2, it's worse. And you hit outside, of course. Okay, after 6-2, I like my other play better. Without a doubt.
Wasn't that? No double, right? Okay.
Yeah, no double. I mean, Mochy's got the better board. Mochy has an anchor, the other guy doesn't, you know?
Yeah.
4-5. And just hop out with the 5. Which 5 hops out? I think I would go to the 16. Just because I get hit less. 2s, 4s, and 7s. Not 6-3 though. So the 6 comes out to make the point, and the 3 just lifts. Right? There's nothing else, right? Am I seeing something else?
Yeah.
And you just lift, yeah. It's actually a really good roll.
Yeah.
It's better than hitting the outside guy for sure. Double 3s.
Does he come out to 18? Okay.
It looks this way. And the last one's the fun one. 5-2. It's a misser, but it's a runner. He's up 12 pips, so this is good. Lowers the volatility, runs out. 6-5.
23 to 18. Yeah.
And then the 6 in. Seems reasonable. I was looking at the second play on the list here, which was 13-7, 10-5. Just trying to stay back, increase the contact zone a little bit. Maybe he rolls something awkward, but I think one play is better for contact and the other play is better for flexibility. Like after the second best play, you do get stripped a bit. This gives him tons of shots when you're not winning the race and decreases the contact zone. Once Mochy sees the race, he won't be making this play.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, ace, 7, 4s.
I am the worst over the board counter out of any player that's decent at backgammon that I've ever seen. I was playing with Victor. What was it, on Monday? And he was like, "How are you counting this?" And I'm like, "I'm just counting." He's like, "You just got to do this comparison count." And I was like, "Can you show me?" Cause man, and then he tried showing me, and I'm like, "Oh, he's just doing." I'm like, "Man, you're so good at this."
So it's a double take. Oh, he rolls. Okay, he rolls, and it's it was big for him, you know.
For the PR. But it's hard to think of numbers that are going to lose your market that aren't just doubles, you know?
Yeah, 21 pips ahead.
But in reality, if you think about it though, when those 3 checkers are on the 18 point instead of where they are now, it's actually harder to clear it because there's 2 points of contact that you're trying to get around instead of just 1, right? Here you're only being blocked by the guys that are on his 13 point. Whereas if you were on your 13 point, you're being blocked by the 18 and the 13, which makes it much harder. Ooh, what's the race? 1 pip?
It's even.
Is that the idea? Was that right?
That was right, yeah.
Nice play.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, double contact against that guy there. Yeah. No, this seems good.
4s.
Five, 1. Recover and do this. He did that in order though. I want you to notice. Very nice. 5-2. I think you might have, yeah, this is good. It's a bit more flexible. 6-5 can clear. Up in the race. 2-1, the worst. Down just for the crossover. Now your 6s play better, they go directly in. 5-3, now he's up 9. I would just go into the 6. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah. 6-5, now the 6 comes in and the 5 comes down, I guess. It's not a big deal either way. Moves a lot of freight, more guys on the 4. Enter. Looks like Frank's gonna have the first man off. 6 and 6-5. 8-7 is also close. This is just better for future distribution. The problem with this though, obviously, is just that if he rolls an ace, he doesn't have 2 guys in. And he starts bearing off slower. Plays better on this number though. Actually, I think it transposes. Then 6-4. Or 4-2. 6 off. It's all relatively the same. Off to the races. 2-1. 3-2. I would go 6-4. But again, the computer is saying we got to put a checker on the 2 point. This is interesting. Oh, double sixes. That was 2 plays like that with the deuce. Double fives. That's not. Is that good enough though?
I think so.
To stop the cube? Let's see. 1, 2, 9 checkers. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the gap. Yeah, it's good enough to stop it.
Good timing to roll.
5-4 is a perfect number. Mochy really needs to have a 6 here. 4-3. All right, I'm giving him the thing. This was good enough for me. He didn't roll a 6, you give him the thing. Just for the sake of distribution, right? Anytime Mochy rolls a 5, that gap is gonna kill him, right?
Yeah.
Whereas anytime Frank rolls any number, everything just plays forward or takes off to a good spot, right?
Yeah.
All of his big numbers play perfectly. All of his little numbers will also creep forward without wastage. But anytime Mochy rolls a 5, it's death.
Yeah.
So this has to be a cube, and the question really is, it a take? And
I saw Mochy. Look at
the
Mochy.
cube is easy though. The cube is easy. No, cube, please.
Oh, Mochy was ready.
You gotta cube that. Mochy is so lucky he didn't cube that.
Actually, if I was looking at Mochy's face, I would push the cube, you know?
Yes,
Because
of course. He's not hiding the emotions.
Yeah.
Or maybe the sun's in his eyes. You never know.
Oh.
Oh, he didn't cube that one either?
Yes.
Oh no, there goes the neighborhood for the PR.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. The bear off got the PR on this one, huh? Those are positions that the race can be misleading, by the way. If you think that 1 pip isn't good enough when you see the gap on the 5 there and that's short of a race, you're mistaken. I don't think the cube was the hard part. I think the take was the hard part from Mochy's perspective, and I think you just gotta whip that thing.
Actually, it's what's happening to me all the time, you know? I mostly get the most errors on miscubes.
Yes, which is why if you think it's close, you should just do it, because that was 2 cube mistakes in a row. The first one, he didn't double when it was a double. The second one, he didn't double when it was a pass.
Oh, yeah.
It got worse.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
Trying to avoid a bathroom break before the end of this match. I better not
Keep them entertained.
All right.
So the match was 4-0. Mochy was leading, and now he's trailing 4-6. Which is quite odd, and I'm not seeing it every day. Oh, look at Rolf! Well done, man. Well done. You and your amazing team. Double 5s. I think it's a double shot, you know? It's a double hit. And yeah. Yeah. No other play. 3-1.
All right. 4-5, we hit and make the point. That's pretty clear. And yeah, I mean, Frank was going to be real tentative with the cube in these sorts of positions. He doesn't want any recubes going on. One, and we hit, right? He would almost just love to play on for an undoubled gammon to get himself to Crawford here, you know?
Oh yeah, but that was hard to make that play with 3 without not much builders.
No, you just go for it. Because if the guy put the second guy on the roof, you know, you got to think about getting hit back as being better than him anchoring, you know? Because then you still introduce volatility into the position this way. And here, I think you just anchor and just lift.
What about making the...
Ooh, making the 10. Such a great play. No, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Because like you mentioned earlier, there isn't a lot of material in the zone, right?
Yeah.
And you got to think, as the trailer in the match, these offensive plays are going to have more value for you than the defensive ones.
Yeah.
Because you need gammons to catch up in the score, right?
Yeah.
That's a great play by Mochy, by the way.
Yeah. That was the only play.
The only one. Everything else would be a blunder, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're in this spot. And the play is to run. Oh no.
Is that possible that he didn't see the play?
No, he saw it. For sure, he saw it. But when the guy's got blitzing structure, sometimes it's hard not to make the anchor, but you know, you're just volunteering 20x numbers to hit you and take away your racing lead. That's the problem, right? Where before that play, Mochy was winning the race.
Yeah.
Which is why they wanted him to run. You know, a lot of the themes about backgammon are very consistent. When you're up in the race, race.
Yeah.
And when the race is close, don't give the guy 600 shots. Like here, the computer's advocating 6-3.
Yeah, that's all good play.
Just, no, it's actually really nice because you want to keep the assets in your position, and the assets are your structure.
Yeah, from my perspective as an amateur, it's, you know, you want more.
I think here I would make the 16 and just play one down. Or I can make the 18 and play 3 down, which I think might be a better play. Ooh, really close with just hitting on the 5. That's interesting. Which, that's a tough play. For 3 just anchors.
That's frustrating when I see plays that are very clear plays that I know I'm missing. That's exactly right.
You don't know what to do with these numbers.
That was a great play.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was easy. Well, no, I guess so. There was no spare on the 13 for him to be able to make the point, so actually it seems pretty clear. Twos is a good shake. You get to make the 20 and then the 4 here. This is perfect.
So I played the ace somewhere else, you know, and if I just squared up to the table, I didn't see it. It was out of my career.
4-1 thanks to 13, or
I think you might go to the 8 point. I think this play has the problem of what we would say is TMP, or too many points, where on your next roll everything is so brittle you're likely to leave a shot somewhere, and so you play for flexibility instead of having more points.
So you have more builders to play.
So you have more spare checkers to play,
Yeah.
unless you're gonna roll double fives. Then everything is fine.
And what about this one? Okay.
I just play 2 down from here, yeah.
I thought maybe this one plays from 11 to 6.
Nah.
No, that wasn't even close.
I would slot the it's all close. Guess it's a bit too much to ask to leave that there. Or this way you should be able to slot it anyway.
Was that an aircraft?
I didn't hear one, but I have my noise canceling headphones on, so
Yeah, okay.
I won't be able to hear much. 5-2's a great roll. I want you to notice no cube from Frank yet. No cube from Frank yet. That 6 away is a bit too much.
One thing to be mentioned though, Mochy was leading 4-0, and now
He was.
Yeah,
Hasn't gotten a single point since then.
yeah. Actually,
Ah, he missed 20-18. 23-18. I thought that was the first thing you gotta do to avoid killing these checkers, right?
and here is the.
But now he
mistake.
gets a shot because of it.
Okay.
Deuce! And a cover. He's got to play it quick before the dice change their mind.
That's the problem though. Every time I roll jokers, I make some blunders, you know?
Or
I
it
think-
lands on top of a checker or something and you're not playing with the dice on checker rule. Then you got to roll again or the good number's cocked, you know?
Some things happens, you know? Somebody forgets the numbers. Oh, here's
Wow, that can't be a cube.
Oh my god.
The 5 is open.
Oh.
Ay, 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 ay. Guy just rolls a 5 and he's a dog again. Okay, but he'll never roll another 5. Right?
Okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Five, 2, in and out, in and out. I got a feeling Mochy's gonna roll a 3 though.
Oh.
It's like 50-50. Oh, there was a 3. It was on top of the checkers. Oh no! Okay, so
Makes the 18, right?
yeah, because you can't allow yourself to be primed on the 20. That's the problem. You can't allow yourself to be blocked 6 away.
But he could come in, okay.
No. You can't allow yourself to be blocked on the, because if the guy comes in, he's gonna have to leave on the next roll anyway, right?
Yeah, but you know, look at the race, you know, he lost the race by this, I don't know. You know?
Well, what I'm saying is that if he makes the 20 point and brings the other guy in, on his next roll, he's gonna have to run off the 20 anyway.
Oh yeah.
And so this decreases the amount of contact that black has against red because he's only being blocked by 1 and 4 away instead of 1, 3, and 6 away. And the 6 away is the real killer.
Okay, that's the point, okay.
It's a great play, by the way. 1, 4. Oh man.
Is he thinking about Ricky?
You can think about whatever you want, but he's not going to do it. Now here, you're going to... Well, look at this. Go into the 1. No shots at all. No shots at all. Just go into the 1 point. That's not real backgammon. This is real backgammon. But the real backgammon play gets shots. And Mochy has also won a world championship. And we know he can hit shots, but not this one. But here's the question. Can he clean up both? He doesn't even want to care to find out. He doesn't care to find out. Can he pass and go to Crawford 5 away? Yeah.
In this situation,
So he's trying to figure out whether or not he gets enough wins from this spot, and he does. It was a take. So I think his take point is his match-winning chances at 1 away, Crawford 5 away, which I believe is 16%. And he's getting 18%, right?
Yeah.
In game-winning chances, and his match-winning chances. So yeah, that was a take. Hard over the board to figure out that you win more than 16% there, though. You know?
Yeah.
Very hard over the board to figure out you win that many.
And it could affect a lot on PR as well, right?
Well, of course.
At this point, with
Of course, for sure.
Yeah.
Wow, did you see that play? They wanted Mochy to continue running with the guys that were on the 18 because of how much he was up in the race. And now he's in this spot where he's gonna have to hit one guy and seriously consider hitting the other guy. Double threes fan. Mochy wishes he could use a cue, but we're at the Crawford game.
This is not a good number.
No, certainly not. Ace 3. So 1 is still on the roof. Mochy wants to enter and make one of those outside points. He does not get to, but he gets to run. Okay. 5-6 is a misser, but the 6 comes out. Double ones. All right. Wow. Just made the 5.
Yeah, what else could be?
You could lift the guy and make the 8, which leaves no double shot and also makes pretty good structure and cleans up all your blots, but alrighty. 1.
6 is gonna hit.
2, 3, 4. Mochy must be running low on time. He's starting to hit that clock with some intensity. Five, 4. Looks like you got to hit that guy. Don't see any other way to leave fewer shots.
Yeah.
You know, and plus he could just fan. And then you just win. Or he could roll a 4-5 and you could lose.
Yeah.
But Mochy's still up like 35 pips in this race. 2-4. That's a great shot. 4-5 again. That was mean.
Oh.
Another 2-4? No, 4-6. This could be the last game.
Yeah.
So 4, and where's the 6 going? I'm gonna go in. I don't think I'm gonna hit. Yeah.
These guys? Yeah. Stop him, please. Eric. Ball. Can you guys pull over there?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Quiet those guys down. Down in the back, down in the back. Keep it down.
Fans are low.
Okay, well the 6 is clear.
Oh, I see. Got it. I didn't call it. Okay, so
That's the first time that's happened.
I thought maybe he could play this, the ace from, okay, from 23 to 22, but that was a blunder.
No. Yeah, you're down 28 pips in the race. You're not trying to leave from there. You're trying to maximize the contact, which means keeping all the points you can. 3 down, 1 in. Frank wants this so bad. He's like, please just bring it home. Let me beat Mochy. Let me win the PR.
We haven't seen the PR. Oh, why?
Mochy's, I think, well ahead in the PR.
The threes, not a... Oh, he leaves the check.
Yes, well, here's the thing. You can't lose a gammon at the score, can he?
Oh, okay. So he just risked the... Okay, here's the shot. Yeah.
Right? He can't lose a gammon. He's 1 point away from losing the match. His gammon losses equal nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
Direct shots. Okay.
Guy can't lose a gammon. It's just right. And look at this because of this. Nope, nothing yet. Six one, fantastic shot.
Yeah.
This could be the last game.
Yeah, I think so. 6.
5. Ooh, no way he's gonna run. Is he gonna run?
Oh, that is the right play.
Wow, that is the DMP play for sure. The running is just the DMP play for sure. It wins the most, and you can't lose a gammon, so it doesn't matter.
Look at the second play. Oh, that is not a human play. No.
3-1. Wow, now he's got ultra flexibility. Mochy needs double 5s right now. He needs double 5s. Nope, double 2s.
That's the other side.
Not as good. I think Mochy's going to be pointed on. What do you think? Yeah, it looks that way.
Yeah. Unless he rolls a 5.
1-6.
1-6.
1-4. Okay. Step 1. Roll the 1. One, 2. Okay. Doesn't hit. Brings the guy in. All right. He's playing safe for 5s and 6s. That makes sense. Double 3s, he makes the board. He says, I dare you to hit me now. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Going to the 1, that seems funny, but he saves 4s. Now Mochy needs double 6s immediately. Immediately. That's a 5-2. Now he can be hit.
Okay.
He is not hit. Take the guy off. 6s immediately. Oh, this isn't looking good for the Mochy man.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be
6 and 3. He's gonna need a shot. Double 6s isn't gonna even be good enough, but he'll take it. He'll try. He's gonna need a few double 6s. Mochy's hitting his clock fast, like he has a chance in this race or something.
20%.
5-4. Okay, Mochy does have some chance. Has he got
2%? Yeah.
22%? No. Mochy's gonna need some doubles though. Oh, double 1s, that starts it.
Works, yeah.
Who is this Mochy guy with the rolls? 6-5, okay, he's still a dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, okay.
Look at the percentage. He's got 35% win.
6-2, okay, as long as he rolls big numbers and Frank rolls little. No, he's got a 6, okay, 2 off, so it's 6 checkers versus 9. Mochy's on roll. 6-4, okay, Mochy likes to roll big numbers. He knows he can't win with little ones. Oh, those are little ones. Nobody can win with little numbers.
Oh, the game is even right now.
3-2, that's a terrible roll. You don't want that gap there. Oh, 6-3, okay.
But he needs,
Mochy needs 6s or 5s or 4s. 3-4, okay. If Frank rolls a 2-1, 6-1. Oh, Frank's a dog. He's a dog. Mochy's a favorite now. Mochy is a favorite. Because Frank misses with 20 numbers next roll. 2-1, okay. Now Mochy can also lose, even if Frank misses here. 5-2 he misses. Mochy just needs to not roll a 2-1.
2-1.
Oh man.
He was picking up checkers. He was resigning. Accept the resignation. I accept your resignation. That's 5.5%. I accept the resignation.
That is brutal to roll a 2-1.
A buddy of mine lost a lot of money a few weeks ago. I think it was like 36,000 on one roll.
Oh man.
In a bear off, where a guy that he was playing took one of the biggest passes he's ever seen in his life, and then caught up in the race, rolling crazy doubles. And then all he needed to do was roll a number larger than a 2-1, and the money swings the other way.
Yeah. Wow.
But he rolled the 2-1.
Oh. And it's a take. Okay.
Automatic take, by the way.
Okay.
Automatic take. It's not a situation where you get a free drop. You get free drops at scores that have like an odd number away, right? And here you have an even number away, and so you get to take all of these.
It's 8-5. You could consider.
No. When you're 4 away, as the right, you've got an even number away, and so those are all automatic takes.
Okay.
You get free drops at odd scores.
Okay.
Odd scores away, by the way. And I think I heard Phil Simborg say one time on one of his videos, in order to remember that rule, he said, "Isn't it odd that I get a free drop?" Right?
So
That's a pretty good shake. Mochy could win the entire match in this game if he wins a gammon, right?
that's hard to win. That won't be the point, right?
What's up?
I mean, that's hard to win a gammon with the point mate.
Well, I mean, he just anchored, but I
Yeah.
mean, the guy fans a bit. You can be optimistic. I'm optimistic, you know. 3-2. This is no fun. I guess you just come all the way to the 20. Hope the guy doesn't point on you. Ooh, that was a close one. This is a bad number. Yeah, I think that's what has to be done. You don't like it though. 2-3, that makes the 7. One 3, that's a great shot. That's a gammon saver for a lot of these spots here. You don't want to be fanning on boards like this and allowing Mochy to just bring everybody around. 3-2 is terrible. Two 5 is no fun.
Anything.
Yeah, he's finding the right play. In this spot, Frank just can't lose a gammon. You know, he just can't. He just, anything that loses a gammon is just the play that he can't make.
Okay, yeah.
Because he's holding the cube. He doesn't want the match to be over in this one game, right? That would be awful. You just get to Crawford, you're up 4 points still.
Yeah.
Right, his match-winning chances are probably like 81% at the beginning of this game, and then to lose the entire match on this one game would be upsetting. Okay.
Oh.
1, 6 hits. Okay, that's good, I guess. I mean,
Doesn't like it actually.
I mean, how could you? Look at this.
But you know,
He's missed. He got missed. How do you get missed here? How is that even possible to be
You
missed?
can move one of those to. It's
Yeah,
hard
this
to
guy
see
here?
it.
Got
Yeah,
that? Yep.
yeah, something.
That works.
I was thinking everything hits. you
Everything
know?
does hit, except for that. Okay. Well, how do you not hit 2 here? Probably realizing that you just lose a gammon. So you just do this outside hit.
Thank you.
But he gets hit anyway.
I can't block this guy though.
Wow. I mean,
I want to see another game. I hope Frank doesn't lose a G here.
oh.
Because there's the other outside guy that's hit now.
Oh yeah.
How many gammons does he lose? 23% it says? Is that right? That's it? It's got to be more than... Oh, double 3s. And he gets the point on him.
Oh, that was.
Oh, no, Mochy lost. Oh, yeah, he won way more gammons than that.
Oh.
And
Man.
that was rude. 6-4.
Wow.
There's nothing else. You just have to take it, you know? Just got to do it.
Wow. But, you know, he was winning the gammon. That hurts, you know?
He
I
still
was-
could. He has to tiptoe around the board. I would just hop out again. Come and get me. Okay, 2-4. I mean, that's not going to win you the game, these pick and passes, that's for sure. 5 in, the 2 lifts.
Oh, it's computer says play to 23. So
Really?
yeah,
What is that for?
you get more shots.
I guess.
Well, you cannot play inside of.
This is a good number. You get to make the 7 and hop out. But no, that was tough. For me. He got hit? Rude.
They are both good roller, you know.
They both have no time either. Oh, Mochy hits again.
What a game. Only 11 seconds and
3-2. I'd hit on the... Oh, no. So you never hit on the 5. That's too many shots. But yeah, it's hard not to hit. That's just a regular play for winning. But like I said, you're not trying to win here. You're just trying to not lose a gammon, right? Remember that?
yeah.
As Frank, it's more important to not lose a gammon than it is to win, which means you do not give more shots.
I see.
It's more important for him to not lose a gammon. 6-3. Nice play. You see, he understands that he can't hit the outside guy,
Oh yeah, but he could have played to from.
but he
7
can't. You understand? Because he'll lose a gammon.
No. I mean.
What? Which one?
The other 3.
Oh, we could have did what? Cover the 4?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, I was looking at the hit on the outside, and I have to reject that one immediately, right?
Yeah. Sure. Sure. I'm just gonna play.
Yeah. Like, there's just no way, right? You just get gammon with every play.
Yeah.
Another 5-2.
Yeah, you gotta play it. No. 6-1. Not a good number. 4.
Mochy wants that 3 like you can't even believe.
Yeah.
He's got it. The worst 3 though. Can't clean up the front guy.
Yeah.
But I guess there is no bad 3 really. Because then you can still win gammons. Okay, 3-1. He gets to enter and make the 5. Yep, you just shift. Trying to keep as many points scrunched together as possible. Oh, acrobatics with the dice.
Oh.
Somebody wanted a photo of that. I think that was the cinematographer. He's like, I've never seen such things.
Yeah.
That's how precise these dice are.
Yeah.
Actually, rigged dice. Rigged dice. The dice are rigged. No real life dice could do that, right? Rigged dice. Mochy could lose this game. There's a gap now. Now, it's unlikely. But when it just seems like the easiest position to bear in, now all of a sudden you start rolling 4s like your dice only have 4s on them now. Uh-huh. A little awkward.
He's now about to give him a shot.
I think you leave that guy on the outside, I think. Okay, no problem. I was gonna save a 6, maybe you need to stay for another roll, but I'm sure he's happy now he brought the guy in.
Yeah.
And now we've got
Another DMP.
1 away, 2 away.
Oh, okay.
Right? Actually, no, I think I got that backwards, right? Mochy can drop here if he wants, I believe, right?
Frank.
Yeah, Frank can drop here if he wants, it looks like. And then just play the last game at an odd number. Yeah, even. So Mochy must have won the opening roll in this game, or lost the opening roll. The other guy had the advantage. We'll see.
And the DMP in the last game could
Try to make it.
be alright.
Sure, no problem. Take it.
Alright. I think I misspoke earlier when it was coming to the automatic,
Not that I have any say.
but let's adjust the score for me. Alright, here we go.
So what's the situation, Mochy? You're gonna double no matter what, right?
Yeah,
What, is he coaching him?
I'm gonna double in the very first roll. And he has 11 seconds, and I have 18 seconds, so it's gonna be a speed
11
game.
seconds.
So whoever win this game, gonna win the match.
Unless he
Very
passes,
exciting and very stressful.
and then they start another
At the
game.
same time.
So if Mochy wins the opening roll with 3-1 or something, or 4-2 or 5-3, right, and he doubles,
Plenty of time on this very exciting
Frank
last match.
is going to pass
He has about 2/3
because
more
it'll
time than
be 50-50 at the start of the next
Huge
game
advantage.
Yeah.
if he gets an opening
all
roll
relative.
advantage.
Nothing like a bit of speed gammon to get the last game going.
What numbers for Frank that Mochy shouldn't double the next roll? Maybe
I
5.
mean, yeah, I think if Mochy wins the opening roll, Frank's just going to pass. And if
Yeah,
Frank
we'll
wins
tell
the
about
opening
that.
roll, he
Okay.
can probably take, you know?
You guys pull under 2 on PR and then you go match.
Alpha board.
Double 5s. 5-4. Frank wins the opening roll. Mochy's gonna cube, and I think Frank should take. Only because he won the opening roll. 3-2 is a hit and come down.
a misser, but
That is quite an advantage, and I would play up, yeah. Just to really try and make an advanced anchor to balance the game out. 1-3. And I think you should hit. Because you really shouldn't be splitting into that stack they have on the other side of the board. Okay.
Okay. Maybe because of the time, we couldn't think that much about this.
Now you gotta hit. Can't let the last guy go. In and out. This will really determine how the game goes here if Mochy rolls it. He does not roll it. 2 and then just make the 3.
What a game.
4-1. Don't let this be just a break contact game. I want some complexity here.
Yeah. So.
Ooh, you see? He's supposed to increase the contact zone. You do not need an anchor at this score.
Oh, that was big for this point, you know?
For the score, yeah.
Score, yeah.
Where it's just a win. A win is all that matters. You do not need anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, double ones.
Kind of joker.
$23-13 is the best play, says the bot. The race is dead even, and there's no need to stay back on the anchor.
Oh, look at the time.
Yeah. It's a hard play to make. And now he's happy he didn't make it. Because he's not winning the race anymore. 3-4, 3 in, slot the deuce.
He hits it twice.
5-1. All right. $6-2. I think you just leave the guy. No? No, maybe not. Since the blot is gone. I thought maybe for contact you would leave him, but maybe he rolls a 6-4? Nope. This is not looking good. This might be the first match Mochy loses in this challenge.
Yeah, but look at this. It's good. No.
Oh yeah, it plays funny.
Yeah, okay.
But it plays okay for now. There are some rolls that are not good at all. We've got the 6-5, 6-4s.
Yeah. So it's gonna leave.
You gotta jump and cover, jump and cover. No. The problem with this is sometimes you just get counter prime next roll and your board has to break.
Like.
And you can't win if you need a shot with a broken board, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, he has to run next roll anyway. He was hoping to run next roll. And he could have just ran the roll before. Tough. 5-2. Six off, and I would... Okay, took another one off. He has to run with the 6-1. Okay, it's worth the same, but of course he sees this variation, which is at the top of the list.
Yeah. Did Mochy done it again?
Can he do it again?
Yeah.
Can he
do it again?
Can he win this race? Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. This is better than the last one. I mean, this is better for Frank than the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, but here he comes. He's trying. He never gives up. Oh, this would be mean. Okay, okay, okay. Double fours. Three one's not gonna do it. 6-4, that's too strong. Mochy needs double sixes immediately. Oh my goodness!
Wow! Oh my god!
I want to do it.
Oh,
You're gonna do it? You
Yeah.
it is.
He needs another double, followed by another double.
Another double.
Just for the fans, Mochy, just for the fans!
Wow!
Oh, wow, okay.
You can be beaten.
Mochy
That's the first time,
finally
right?
loses a match.
It's your first loss in this whole
You
thing.
can't believe it.
Oh, that match?
Yeah?
Ah, maybe.
Yeah? No.
Maybe,
definitely.
yes, he knows for sure.
I didn't.
You don't know?
He knows
Well, I
for
didn't
sure.
care so much.
I know.
He doesn't care, but he
All
knows.
right, now we gotta find out how ugly the PR is. I didn't have much time.
Okay.
For the
3.16.
3.16 and 3
3.9.
point. Ah, okay.
Ah.
So we have ourselves a draw here. Mochy loses the match, but he wins the PR. All right, well, that was a lot of fun. Thank you all for tuning in today. Thank you, Hossein, for doing this with me. It was much more fun with you.
Thank you. See you guys in the next one.
All right, and have a good day.
Yeah.
I think where we film the interview is a good spot. It's very quiet.
Okay.
You have a bit more room. Probably not so.
Thanks for watching this video. Did you smash that like button? Remember to subscribe and click on the notification bell so don't miss out on future videos. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and my personal Instagram, markolsen10. And see you in the next video.